Okay. Hey everyone, I'm Miranda Monroe,
And I'm Madison Thrasher.
and today we are going to be talking about Piaget's cognitive developmental theory. And our third partner is Melissa Miles, and she could not be here to present with us today.
So in Piaget, sorry, I have to make this really quick. In Piaget's theory, everybody has schematics. These are the categories of information we create to organize information we take in. We use these schematics to help us make sense of what we see, hear, and experience, and integrate this information into our knowledge bank. I think you have to click, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see. The principal goal of education in the school should be creating men and women who are capable of doing new things, not simply repeating what other generations have done. Okay, so there are 4 stages of cognitive development. Khan Academy produced this great video by Carol Yu of the 4 stages of cognitive development. It's about 5 minutes long. We're not going to play it today, but it's very good and it's laid out in a really easy way that's just good to understand. So I would recommend going back and watching it, and it's linked in this slideshow.
Yeah. Okay, in the history, the educational connection, Piaget has been extremely influential in developing educational policy and teaching practice. And in the article I'm using with these quotes, it mentions how he influenced discovery learning. And discovery learning is the idea that children can learn best through doing and actively exploring. And it was seen as central to the transformation of the primary school curriculum. And then the theory situated in history. Piaget's 1936 theory of cognitive development explains how a child constructs a mental model of the world. He disagreed with the idea that intelligence was a fixed trait and regarded cognitive development as a process which occurs due to biological maturation and interaction with the environment.
Okay, so for classroom implications, one of the main ones is a focus on the process of children's thinking and not just its products. As educators, we must not only check if a student is correct or not, but understand the process which children use to reach their answer. There are appropriate learning experiences that build on students' current level of cognitive functioning, and it is important for us to appreciate all the different methods used to reach a particular conclusion.
And this is classroom implications continued. Recognition of the crucial role of children's self-initiated active involvement in learning activities. With Piaget's theory in mind, children are encouraged to discover for themselves through personal interactions with the environment. Instead of ready-made knowledge, we should provide a variety of activities that permit our students to act directly on the physical world. A de-emphasis on practices aimed at making children adult-like in their thinking. Piaget often went back to the question, how can we speed up development, as the American question. Among the many countries he visited, educators in the United States seemed most interested in what techniques could be used to accelerate children's progress through the stages. There are some educational programs that accept his firm belief that premature teaching could be worse than no teaching at all, because it leads to superficial acceptance of adult formulas rather than true cognitive understanding.
Okay, and this is more classroom implications continued. Acceptance of individual differences in developmental progress. So Piaget's theory assumes that all children go through the same developmental sequence, just at different rates. So teachers must make a special effort to arrange classroom activities for individuals and small groups of children rather than for the whole class. In addition, because individual differences are expected, assessment of children's educational progress should be made in terms of each child's previous course of development, not in terms of normative standards provided by the performance of the same age peers. And that was our presentation. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, it's still recording.